Hello, what's up guys? This is day 38. I literally just finished a gig in Vegas. I'm actually sitting in the parking lot right now, so cheers to all this makeup and to this amazing lighting. And I'm actually about to drive up to Utah right now to go visit my dad, and it's like, what, 11:30 at night. So Dad, I will pull over if I get sleepy. I always do. But anywho, I wanted to get my video in, and because I'm about to do my drive, I was like, I'm gonna talk about Audible because I freaking love that app. It's amazing. I now have 77 books in it, and I've been a member since 2015, I think. And I am 4 hours away from being a master. And if you look, they actually have badges. I think I need one more badge. And then I have all the ones, I guess, that they offer, unless more appear once I get that other one. But yeah, it was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, because I used to look at it and I'm like, oh, I want to get to the master level, and now I'm only 4 hours away. So definitely by the time I either get up to my dad's or within this next week, I'm gonna hit that. And it is cool, it's motivating. So I appreciate that Audible has these fun little, I don't know, benchmarks, because it does. It makes me want to learn more and study more. And I definitely am someone that I really only listen to and read nonfiction. I just have never really gotten into fiction. But yeah, I know that fiction has a lot of great stuff to offer as well. I just really love psychology books, relationship books, financial books, marketing, like that kind of stuff. And like people's stories. I love that kind of share that people put into their books of their life and how they got to where they got and all that kind of thing. It's very inspiring to me. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that because I think it's something that, one, I could do it every day, and I probably should read every single day or listen to an audiobook. I feel like I do, but really like maybe at least setting a time, like maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of like dedicated taking notes kind of listening. Because sometimes I think, okay, it's great, yeah, I'll listen if I'm at the gym or, you know, if I'm in the car, but I really like to study my books. And so that's kind of more what I'm talking about, like taking at least 10 minutes and really studying something. And even within a 5 minutes of one of the books that I have, there's so much knowledge that even that alone adds value. Because I think it's important, at least for the type of books that I like, to really study them. And again, I think Audible's great. If people haven't used it, it's $15 a month that I pay. You get a credit, and then with each credit, you can get books. And I used to buy audiobooks. I remember, I think it was How to Win Friends and Influence People, or no, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I bought it out when I was teaching at Ball State in Muncie, Indiana. And I remember I just like bought it at like a random store, and I spent like $30 something on it, and I was like, damn, this is so expensive. But it was kind of cool because I'd shared with my dad that I got that book, and he was like, oh my gosh, that author was one of my professors in college. And I was like, whoa, that's so crazy, because I was totally drawn to this, and I started listening to them like the same age kind of around when my dad was. Anyways, it's Stephen Covey. But yeah, and just to share some of my favorite books, my favorite relationship book is In the Meantime. I don't have that on audio. I actually have a physical copy, which then I think I lent it to one of my friends. I think it was Kelsey. And so, but yeah, that is like my favorite one. I like to kind of write notes in it and stuff, and it just kind of, it really helped me transform a lot of my mind by the end. I was like, whoa, I never really thought about things this way. So it was really cool. And then my first kind of personal development kind of book that's good for business and networking and building relationships was How to Win Friends and Influence People. That was like a really great book. And then probably one of my, okay, I'm going to tell you two more. One of my favorite financial books, and it's one of the best books that you can start reading if you want to ever get into financial stuff, is Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've referred this book to so many people. I freaking love Robert and Kim, his wife. They have a ton of books. They have a new book that just came out called Fake. I haven't read that one yet, but I will. But I love Rich Dad Poor Dad. And then one of my ultimate all-time favorites, I guess this would be kind of in the spiritual realm, is Conversations with God. And my friend Chris Clark referred this to me when I lived out in Japan like 10 years ago. And it was just a really cool book because you feel like you're listening in on someone's like diary or conversation, and it's just to make you think and just be like, okay, cool, these are different perspectives and views and stuff. So those are some of my favorite books, and I love Audible. I think it's great if we like pour into ourselves every single day. All my mentors and people that are successful that I look up to, they all do it. And again, I am always about declaring what I'm about to do, so I want to at least give myself 5 to 10 minutes every day of actual studying, not just listening, but like, you know, taking a book, taking the concepts, study it, take some notes, really work on the application, because otherwise it's knowledge with nothing, doesn't really do anything. So cheers to that. Day 38. I think it's 38. Oh gosh, yes. I'm going to commit that it's 38. I'm pretty sure I'm going to trust myself on that. And I'm about to drive to Utah with this lovely get up on. I'll probably pull these off at some point, but yeah. Okay, bye guys.